Welcome to Spill the Tea, where we brew truth, not just trends. Today, we pour a closer look into one of the world's most hyped health drinks, green tea. It's ancient, it's popular, it's everywhere. But is it really as magical as marketers claim? Let's find out one calm, evidence-based sip at a time. It started quietly. In ancient China and Japan, green tea was medicine, ritual, and poetry. It was sipped in stillness, brewed by monks, and used to aid digestion, energy, and alertness during meditation. But fast forward to now, green tea is on billboards, in energy drinks, in shampoo, in weight loss pills, in glowing influencer skincare routines. We're told it boosts metabolism, prevents cancer, reverses aging, calms anxiety, whitens teeth, burns fat. So what happened? How did this gentle leaf become a billion-dollar marketing machine? In this voiceover journey, we'll explore what green tea really does and what it doesn't. We'll separate calm wisdom from caffeine-laced claims, and we'll ask a simple question. Is green tea a miracle leaf, or just the wellness world's best branding? Green tea didn't start as a trendy detox drink. It started in the mountains. Legend says Emperor Shen Nong discovered tea in 2737 BCE when a tea leaf drifted into his boiling water. He drank it and felt alive. From there, tea became medicine. In traditional Chinese medicine, it was used to clear heat, aid digestion, and improve focus. In Zen temples, it kept monks awake during long hours of meditation. It wasn't seen as a miracle, but as balance, a yin-yang leaf for the body and mind. No fat-burning claims, no promises of eternal youth, just presence. But centuries later, as green tea reached the West, the narrative changed. It wasn't enough to be calming. It had to be powerful, slimming, antioxidant-packed, age-defying. The leaf stayed the same, the story changed. And that story is worth unpacking. Let's look beyond the labels. When you brew a cup of green tea, what are you actually drinking? Catechins, a group of antioxidants, especially EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, often called the star of green tea. Caffeine, typically 25–40 mg per cup, less than coffee, but still present. L-theanine, a unique amino acid that promotes calm focus. Flavonoids, plant-based compounds with anti-inflammatory potential. Trace minerals like potassium, fluoride, magnesium, tiny amounts. This mix is why green tea is often praised. A light dose of caffeine plus a calming amino acid plus antioxidants equals focused calm. But here's the catch. Marketing makes it sound like a single cup will reverse your biology. In truth, it's more complex. Because your body isn't a chemistry lab, it's a rhythm, and not every rhythm benefits from the same notes. That's on every green tea label, isn't it? Here's what that really means. Catechins, especially EGCG, are powerful compounds that in a lab can neutralize free radicals, reduce inflammation, and potentially protect cells from damage. But most green tea studies showing huge benefits use concentrated extracts. Not your average tea bag. A 2020 review in Nutrients found some support for cardiovascular benefits, but only when drinking 3–5 cups daily, consistently over time. Meanwhile, the amount of EGCG in one cup, usually around 50–100 mg. Compare that to supplements used in clinical trials, often 500 mg or more. Translation: yes, green tea has antioxidants. No, one casual cup won't detox your body overnight. The halo effect is real, but sometimes it's made of steam. One of green tea's biggest selling points: weight loss. Let's spill the science. Multiple studies have shown green tea may increase fat oxidation and thermogenesis, especially when paired with caffeine, and it's a big but the effects are modest at best. We're talking an extra 100 calories per day if you're lucky. That's half a banana, and only in certain people. Genetics, lifestyle, and even gut microbiome all affect how green tea works in your body. Worse, many of the boldest weight loss claims come from green tea extracts, not the leaf itself. Some of these extracts are so concentrated they've been linked to liver damage. So yes, green tea can support metabolism. But it's not a fat-burning fire. It's more like a gentle warm breeze, helpful but not heroic. It's everywhere: blog posts, headlines, supplement bottles. But what does science actually say? Lab studies show that EGCG can slow the growth of cancer cells in Petri dishes, in mice, in high doses. But humans, we're not Petri dishes, we're complex. Large-scale population studies have shown correlation, not causation. Some data suggests that people who drink green tea regularly may have slightly lower risks of certain cancers, breast, prostate, or colorectal, for example. But guess what? Those same people often also eat better, move more, and live in cultures that value slower, healthier lifestyles. So is green tea a protector? Maybe. But it's not armor, it's not a cure, it's a contributor. Helpful? Yes. Miraculous? No. Compared to coffee, it's marketed as a peaceful pick-me-up. No jitters, no crash, just serenity, and for some, that's true. Here's why: green tea contains both caffeine and L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes alpha brain waves, the kind linked to calm alertness. In combination, the two can offer a smooth ride: caffeine for clarity, L-theanine for balance. But not all green tea is created equal. Matcha, for example, can contain more caffeine than coffee. And if you're sensitive to caffeine or distress, even green tea can make your heart race, your thoughts spin, your sleep suffer. So yes, green tea is calmer than coffee. But don't confuse calmer with caffeine-free. Even monks sometimes limit their intake. Here's a dark side rarely printed on the label. In large amounts, especially in extract form, green tea can stress the liver. Yes, the same drink sold as a detox can, in rare cases, damage the very organ it claims to help. Why? Because green tea's most praised compound, EGCG, is a double-edged sword. In high concentrations, it can become toxic. In 2018, the European Food Safety Authority issued a warning. High doses of EGCG, especially from supplements, may increase the risk of liver injury. There have been real reports. Otherwise healthy people develop liver inflammation or failure after taking green tea extract for weight loss. This doesn't mean tea itself is dangerous, but it does mean more is not always better. Nature doesn't work in megadoses, and neither should we. You've seen them in stores: green tea capsules, concentrated fat burners. They promise everything the leaf does, only faster, stronger, better. But the reality? Most extracts are unregulated, poorly tested, and sold with wild exaggeration. Some are standardized for high EGCG, the very compound linked to liver risks in high amounts. In many of the studies, extract marketers quote, "They're done with purified compounds under lab conditions, not by sipping a cozy cup." In short, real green tea is slow medicine. Extracts are the fast food version with all the risks and none of the ritual. Don't fall for the shortcut, trust the leaf. We crave miracles. We want one cup to melt fat, one leaf to reverse aging, one daily habit to fix everything. Green tea fits the fantasy. It's ancient, exotic, and soothing. It's marketed with watercolor leaves and calming fonts. It feels like health, so we believe it is health. Marketers know this, and they sell us not just antioxidants, but identity, the clean, green, quiet self we want to be. But real health, it's not sold in slogans. It's slow, unsexy, built over time. Green tea is good. But our need for magic, that's the real hype machine. Not all green tea is equal. That sugary green tea you grabbed from the gas station, it might contain more high fructose corn syrup than catechins. Bottled teas are often brewed once, diluted, and sweetened. By the time they reach your mouth, the antioxidants are mostly gone. Then there's matcha, the powdered, whisked green tea used in ceremonies. Since you consume the whole leaf, you get more nutrients, but also more caffeine and oxalates, which can irritate sensitive kidneys. And then there's the humble loose leaf, brewed gently, unrushed, full-bodied with flavor and depth. Monks drink it in silence, marketers bottle it in plastic. The choice is yours: ritual or rush, In Japan, tea is a ceremony. In China, it's medicine. In Korea, it's tradition. In the West, tea is often rushed, an afterthought. A marketing tool, we drink it in paper cups, dunking tea bags with one eye on the clock. But in the East, especially in Zen culture, tea is a presence. A full-body pause, the steeping becomes spiritual, the cup becomes a teacher. Here, tea is sold for results. There, tea is sipped for rhythm. What if we stopped chasing benefits and simply let the benefits arrive? Many people turn to green tea for calm, for its L-theanine, for its lower caffeine, for the promise of gentle focus. And yes, L-theanine can increase alpha brainwaves linked to peace. But what don't they always say? Some people still get jittery, still lose sleep, because green tea still has caffeine. And for anxiety-prone bodies, even a gentle jolt can tip the nervous system into overdrive, especially when you sip it on an empty stomach or too late in the day. So if you're looking for calm, ask yourself, is it the leaf that soothes you, or the pause you take while drinking it? Sometimes the peace isn't in the tea, it's in the way we sit with it. Let's talk about the side effects they rarely whisper about. Teeth. Green tea can stain. That yellowish film you notice after months of matcha, it's real. And its natural fluoride content, while protective in low amounts, can cause issues in high doses. Skin. Some claim green tea clears acne or reduces aging. Yes, it has anti-inflammatory compounds, but topical creams with green tea often do more than the tea you drink. Can keep some people awake till midnight. Its caffeine lasts 9 hours in your bloodstream. And some people metabolize it slowly. The leaf gives yes, but it also takes. Know your body, know your boundaries, sip with awareness. For some people, green tea isn't a boost, it's a burden. Pregnant people, too much EGCG may interfere with folate absorption. Those with iron deficiency, green tea can inhibit iron absorption from food. Sensitive stomachs, it's mildly acidic and can cause nausea if drunk on an empty belly. People with anxiety or panic disorder, caffeine can be too stimulating. Those with kidney issues, oxalates in matcha can worsen conditions. People taking blood thinners, green tea may interact with medications like warfarin. In other words, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's harmless. Even monks choose their tea mindfully. Listen to your body, not the label. Green tea isn't a universal fix, but for some people it's a gentle ally. If you're someone who needs mental focus without the caffeine crash, wants a calming ritual to replace coffee, is exploring natural ways to support heart health, has trouble staying hydrated and wants a soothing alternative, seeks moments of stillness in a loud world, then green tea may serve you. Especially when it's real tea, not bottled, not powdered, just leaf, water, heat, and breath. It's not about what the tea does to you, it's about what it helps awaken in you. Here's where hype meets dose. For most healthy people, 2-3 cups of green tea per day is not only safe, it's potentially beneficial. That's about 200-300 mg of catechins and 60-100 mg of caffeine total. Go beyond 6-8 cups, you risk sleep disruption, stomach irritation, iron absorption issues, caffeine-related anxiety, liver strain, especially from extracts. More not equal to better. With green tea, balance is everything. Like the monks say, too hot scalds the tongue. Want real benefits? Start with real tea. Here's what to look for: loose leaf or whole leaf, not dust in a tea bag. Origin labels. Japan and China are top sources. Organic if possible. Conventional teas can be pesticide heavy. Minimal packaging, no sugary additives, no flavorings. Freshness. Green tea goes stale fast. Look for harvest dates. Avoid bottled teas with added sweeteners. Tea powders with proprietary blends. Supplements with high-dose EGCG unless prescribed. Let your tea be a plant, not a product. Green tea isn't about strength. It's about subtlety. Brewed too hot, it gets bitter. Steeped too long, it grows harsh. Rushed, it loses its gift, but brewed gently, sipped mindfully, shared with silence, it becomes what it was always meant to be: a mirror, a balm, a quiet little truth in a world obsessed with power. green tea reminds us that gentleness heals too. So, is green tea as good as they say? Not really, not in the way it's sold. It won't erase your belly fat, it won't detox your soul. It won't make you immortal, but in a quiet cup, it might give you something even rarer, a pause, a shift, a return. Green tea is not hype, it's not a miracle, it's just a leaf. But in the right hands, with the right heat, the right breath, and the right intention, that little leaf becomes a ritual, and that ritual can change everything. You've been listening to Spill the Tea, where clarity brews slowly. If this voiceover helped you see green tea more clearly, or feel more connected to your cup, subscribe for more slow truths, science-based storytelling, and peaceful moments steeped in meaning.